This time around, we decided to throw together a very impromptu, last-minute adventure. We sent out the word to the crew, and heard back a resounding yes, so we packed up and raced to the base of Mount Thurston to try and catch a view of the entire valley from the best lookout before sunset. Our crew today is pretty large and includes Derek in his taco, Shem in his Gladiator, Jesse in his manual send anything Jeep, Sean in his adventure-ready Wrangler, and Rob in his camp anywhere Jeep. With everyone arrived, we debrief and hit the road. We got Derek and Shem behind us, just airing down their tires.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, it's the first time we've done Thurston loops, so really excited to, put our trucks to the max again. Have a good time.
Shem, any words before the adventure gets going?
There are no puddles for me to go through here, so your stuff won't get wet today, Reese.
Thank you very much for that. We appreciate it. Bunch of more people show up. We had 3 more rigs for a total of 5 for this great sunset adventure. Bunch of the guys from Abbotsford Chrysler, one of our fellow Tag Custom locations, some great friends.
It's gonna be a quick trip. We're not spending the night. The other guys are. Gotta work tomorrow. So super fun trip though. We're really looking forward to it. You definitely want 4x4 inevitably. A lift kit would be highly recommended for some of the obstacles that we will partake in. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's how much you want to push your vehicle. It's gonna be out 6-7 hours. You always want to give yourself a bit more time, but it's a great day trip right up here in Chilliwack.
The convoy rips up the FSR, grinning widely. Man, this looks sick. The roads are nice and smooth, the wind rushes past, and the orange rays of sun peek over the mountains. Slicing through the upturns of dust, we speed along, the magnificent views of the sunset already in our minds.
It'll be fun. Get to the top, get a cool view, cool lookout, and then head back down.
So we're about 30 minutes in, it's going great. Really bumpy, really dusty, but overall a really great time.
Hey Derek, watch out for that branch.
It's a pretty simple trail that almost anyone could get up in a relatively stock Jeep or off-road vehicle, as long as you don't mind a few bumps, scuffs, and pinstripes along the way.
I'm actually so pumped. It's probably one of my favorite lookouts. I'm super excited. It's been a while since I've been up there. But yeah, just really looking forward to it. It'll be cool.
The simple carefree bliss of speeding through the trees on nice smooth roads ends abruptly though. The road starts to take more of an incline. The potholes get deeper, the rocks get larger, and the trail closes in on us. The branches of the trees and the bushes push right against the Jeeps, the path creating a tunnel through the dense forest. This is our reality for the next hour and a half. We're a decent way up the mountain so far, but the terrain has turned a lot more bumpy and a lot more rocky. Getting thrown down side to side like a sack of potatoes over here. From the passenger seat, I definitely recommend riding with someone with a good pair of shocks or some nice large tires. Sham's got these 37 ridge flappers rigged on his, and it's You got a spider in the car?
I don't know where it went. Sorry.
I can't imagine going up this hill in something like a smaller tire, like a 30 or something. That would be crazy. The pace slows as the convoy winds its way up the bumpy, weather-beaten road. The golden sunlight so prevalent in its first leg of the journey has almost all but vanished. We push through the darkness of the shadow of the mountain. We call out the route and turns to each other on walkie-talkies. These trails have no signs, and they wind and meander all over the mountain. Take a wrong turn and you'd never know, as everything in the underbrush looks exactly the same. We follow the lead of our guide, and slowly but surely, we climb Thurston. As the trail gets steeper and steeper, the vegetation backs away from the path, and warm sunlight pierces through, building our excitement and anticipation for our arrival at the beautiful lookout.
Definition of a champion, alright. I'm always a winner. Even if I fall, I can still get bigger. The definition of a champion. Definition of a champion. Everyone's a winner. If you fall, get up, you can still get bigger. The definition of a champion. Definition of a champion. No. And it feel like I'm on top of the world. And it feel like I'm on top of the world. Everyone.
about halfway up. Extremely dusty endeavor for us heading up the trail. Lots of fun. And this is the first stop. You can camp out here for the evening, but again, we're gonna head up. It's a full loop, so we're about halfway there. Excited to get to the top. Take a look at this view.
Blue sky can be seen high above the trees. Following it down to the horizon line is a cascade of colors, oranges and pinks, as the sun nears the far-off mountain peaks. We summit Thurston, set up shop on the viewpoint right in time for sunset. Tailgates are dropped, chairs are set, food is cooked. We all stand and look out over the vast, vast panoramic view before us. Truly one of the best views of the valley you can have. Far in the west, you can view the distant cities of Burnaby and Vancouver. The tall skyscrapers, nothing but tiny Lego towers in the distance. To the east, we can peer far down Harrison Lake, all the way to Hale Creek, the site of our first adventure. And straight down the middle is the wondrous Fraser Valley, rolling fields of farms and houses, their little lights twinkling in the twilight air. We get so caught up in the beauty of this spot that we completely forget the original goal of finding the second higher viewpoint. But that doesn't seem to bother anyone.
We had some great burgers. Now that we're here, just kind of situated, we're actually going to make our way up to the second viewpoint. Beautiful evening to experience, but we're going to head up and go from there.
As the final rays of light are brimming over the distant mountain range, we decide to make a run for it, trying to hit the summit of the second viewpoint before all the light vanishes. We pile into our rigs. Derek takes off first, racing up the trail to the summit. Trees rushing past, a blur in the darkness beyond our headlights. The steep trail that we were following up decides to take a drastic turn, getting rougher and rougher as we descend away from our goal. Too steep and too narrow to turn back. We push forth and hope that our luck will turn and the trail will change its direction, take us back up the mountain. Far away from the top of the mountain and farther away from the others, we pull our radio out and call to them.
Hello, Sham.
Radio silence. We come face to face with a 20-foot mud puddle.
How's it look, Derek?
Gonna check it with a stick here. Oh yeah, we're totally fine. Let's get it.
Just as we're about to do a janky U-turn and head back up, headlights pop around the bend. It's Sham and Jesse.
You think this is the right way? Yeah. Thought so. You see this big mud puddle?
Sean assures us that we're heading in the right direction, so we take off again. Regrouped and rejuvenated, we accelerate down. Derek's Tacoma handles the terrain like a skier. Sham's Gladi is like a boat, large tires and shocks taking the brunt of the bumps, and Jesse's manual Jeep rides like a tool chest rolling down a set of stairs, bouncing to and fro, his expert driving keeping us on track though. Truly an exhilarating ride to be experienced.
I've never actually been on a trail like this. This is like unreal. This is so much fun.
The trail winds to an end, stopping in a clearing far down the mountain. Our head and tail lights beaming through the dust clouds we kicked up. Man, what a ride.
We thought it would be great to try and jet up to the near second viewpoint, up just a few minutes from where we were at. And we took a few wrong turns at Albuquerque, and now we're deep down. We took a long downward spiral that led us into this random clearing in the forest, and now we just got to figure out how to get quite back.
No, we're not lost. We just ended up somewhere where we didn't think we were gonna end up. So you just go back the way you came, and then you're not lost. You become unlost.
We lost?
Yes, possibly. I mean, we took a couple turns, and then before you know it, we're in this area.
I don't think we really went through some tight squeezes when we were coming up. That was fun. A lot slower, a lot more careful. Didn't snag on anything, I don't think.
I think you have to speak for yourself. The few minutes I rode with Jesse, it was a very different experience where... You ever ridden a mechanical bull?
I'm okay.
We inspect the Jeeps for any sustained damages. All clear. We discovered Jesse's antenna was not ripped off as we previously thought. Like Shams, it had been forcibly tucked into the window well by the vigorous descent of the trail. We laugh, packing back into our cars. The ride back up is simple and easy, nothing really to note, until Shams' Gladiator is speared.
What we got, Sham?
Oh, just picked up a passenger. Ooh, that was way in there. Yeah, should be fine.
Fortunately, no damages. We remove the log and keep moving, winding away back up the path, through mud puddles, over logs and stones, and back to the campsite. We make it back, and we're greeted by the full force of the night sky. Stars everywhere, little lights all around, from far in the sky, as well as all the way far down in the town. City lights shining and coloring the valley in streams of beautiful light. Wow, this was unexpected.
The view, the panoramic view of the Fraser Valley, and then getting into some mud, having some fun. It's always a good time getting out with the boys.
Yeah, I'd do it all over again 10 times. Didn't get to go to the peak, but that's all right.
That was a super sick adventure. It was supposed to be a pretty chill one up to just a quick sunset viewpoint, but it turned into so much more, and we couldn't be happier. What a great time, great adventures, and we gotta head back down and get to work in the morning. Have a good night, Derek.
Thanks for a good time, man. I'll see you next time.
How much business have you been given the detail team by now?
Quite a bit, actually. They do a good job, so I mean, like, I'll keep on supporting them however I can, and yeah.
You wanna just hit that thing up there?
Yeah, that's all dust. You can't see it because I'm already brown, but...
Alright, let's get home.
What a crazy Sunday night. A simple plan to head to a local lookout for a sunset turned into a wild adventure. But that's the fun of it, and why you should get equipped for adventure. If you're interested in getting your own 4x4 build and setting sail on the trails of BC, in search of great adventures and good times, come see the experts at Tag Customs, and tune in next time to see more adventures and scenery BC from Tag Customs Trail Pilots. The end of a long, great night. Well, not quite. As me and Shem are right on the highway back, he takes a glance at his rearview mirror and notices we're dropping sparks all across the highway.
You saw sparks come out?
Yeah, 100%. And it's definitely from mine.
Oh!
That's just a bunch of debris that must have got caught on the exhaust. That
Lit on fire?
yeah, yeah.
Alright, so no actual damage.
No.
Nice. That's good.
Don't want to be lighting up fires as we're mowing along.
That was a close one. We were both pretty worried for a second. Dropping sparks is never a nice way to end a night at 2 in the morning.